Hello great people, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Farmer Issa. If this is your first time watching, please consider to subscribe, like, share, comment, let me know what you're thinking about this video, and welcome. Let's explore the villages of Africa. Kisii, Kenya. Guys, it's only in Kisii that you could see almost every plant within a diameter or a radius of about 50 meters. For example, if I can show you, behind me are bananas, right? Those are bananas. This side over here, you could see an avocado tree, very tall one, plus some bananas at the same time, right? This point here, you could see, how do we call them? Um, uh, Coffee. Actually, this is coffee trees. Yeah. So, and of course, behind there, you're gonna see some maize behind those bananas. So, I'm coming live. I'm coming right from a village in Kisii, and guys, we're gonna meet someone here, a very talented man, and whatever we are going to see today will shock you. This gentleman is so gifted with knowledge and skills, and I think if we put it into the correct use, he's gonna prosper. So stay tuned as we meet the man, and you're gonna enjoy watching this video. Yes, this year, as Farmer Issa, one of the resolutions I made was that I was to raise chicken, and in that case, I want to raise, God willing, between 500 to 1,000 chicken. Chicken business here in Kenya is very profitable. Mind you, chicken could be expensive here in Kenya than it is in the US. So as a result, I had to do research. And in the process of doing research on how best I can raise chicken, I came to meet this gentleman here. Maybe I'm gonna introduce himself for the second time. Sorry, I'm doing it for the second time. I met this is the second time in a row, guys, and so he's here. Hello, Hodi.
Yeah, karibu.
How are you?
Welcome, fine, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Maybe let me come in. Maybe you're gonna introduce yourself. Tell us where we are and what you are doing.
Okay, I'm Daniel Kereu.
Yes.
I'm here Mogonga Market.
Yes.
And my village is Bondonya village.
Okay.
So I'm here. I am busy with my work here.
Yes.
I want to hatch some eggs.
Yes.
Hen eggs.
Have you done it before?
I've been doing this since last year. I think 2 years ago. 1 year ago.
Okay.
I've been doing this.
Okay.
I've been hatching
with
this machine of mine.
Okay.
And that's what I want to do this morning.
Okay.
I want to put some eggs here for hatching.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, if you haven't watched our previous video, I made a video with Daniel, and Daniel at my previous video was Dr. Daniel. He was showing us the different types of apples that can help to treat, it's herbs, that can help to treat various types of diseases. And this morning I met Daniel, not as a doctor, but as a egg hatcher.
Yes.
Now the fun thing about him, what the machine is going to use, I can term it as a magical egg hatcher, because for me the way he has combined different types of items to make a hatcher, egg hatcher, is quite unique. I've not seen it anywhere. Just for someone who has a great mind, who can bring up this thing to work and hatch eggs. Maybe he's gonna show us how it's gonna work, but here he is. The good thing, we are with him, no cornering. He has to show us every single step. As I told you, I want to invest in a business, in the chicken business, and I'm glad to meet Daniel. And if I may ask you, Daniel, before you show us your hatcher, Have you been in the business, in the egg business before?
But yeah, I have been in this
That's
business,
egg farming.
egg farming. But
Yeah, I mean chicken farming.
I have been doing this
Yes.
because I've been hatching
Yeah.
chicks one, and sometimes I sell it at 1 day old,
Yeah.
and sometimes I rear the chicks until it grows.
Okay.
So that's when I sell it.
Okay.
So for now,
Yeah.
I want to start hatching because I don't have any chicks
Okay.
already.
Okay.
So this is what I've been doing, although
Yeah.
I have not done it for so long.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking of if I can get a better machine.
Yeah.
I will have done it better.
You can do
than
better.
this.
Okay.
Yes.
But you want
But
to.
I've been thinking and I've been learning.
Yeah.
How can I hatch, and I came with the result that I can hatch even if.
So you came to invent.
Yeah.
Is it invention or innovation?
Yeah.
So you innovated.
I innovated.
You came up with an idea.
Yes.
And you
With
actualized
my own skills.
Okay.
And I decided to make this structure of like a machine.
Okay.
So that when I started with this business.
Yes.
When I started with this business, I am challenged in many ways, but
Okay.
I came up with a result that it can hatch.
Okay.
So this machine is
Yeah.
I made
before we
with my
go
own
there.
yeah.
Before we go there, is chicken business profitable?
Very, very much, because when there is no challenges about the diseases,
Okay.
it's very profitable.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. That's good. So I made the right decision to invest in chicken.
Yeah, I've been supporting my two children with this business along 1 year.
Okay.
It has been supporting me.
Okay.
Although I have challenges.
Yeah.
Because I have no money that I can buy that of 100,000 of the kind of the machine that is portable or good for
egg hatching.
Egg hatching. But this mine of mine, it is good for me for now.
Guys, we are in Africa, and Africa is on the rise. This is Daniel Kereho. Here is Dr. Daniel on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. I'm helping him out to improve his YouTube channel and develop a YouTube channel, where I hope we will be watching all this that he's going to show us here.
Yes.
For us to learn, and at the same time do what he's doing for us to also uplift our lives. Because I know if Daniel got the right support, oh my God, Daniel is going to fly higher and higher.
Yes.
Because of the kind of skills he has.
Yeah.
So Daniel, what do you do exactly?
Right now, because I've been learning how I can hatch, because
Okay.
I saw some people outside there with chickens, and I saw that they have a very big profit.
Okay.
So I decided to make my own machine that I can hatch, because I was not capable of getting maybe getting chicks from the where it is being bought.
Okay.
So I decided to make my own, so that I can make my own chicks.
Okay.
So that I can
So
start the business.
you wanted to have your own chicks, and that's when you came to decide.
Came to this to this scale.
Okay.
I made a box like this.
Okay.
And inside here box there is sand.
Okay.
There are two layers of this side box or timber.
Okay.
There's one inside, and the other one is
So let's say
yeah.
in between you have created some
space.
a component of
sand.
a bad conductor of heat.
Of heat.
So we have got this tripwire from outside here,
and we have
and then we have
steel.
We have another one inside.
Yeah, I have a steel.
Okay.
This one. You can see here, even here.
Like this one.
Yeah, this is a steel.
And
which holds.
And within the two.
The clay sand. Now I've the inside it's a clay sand.
Okay.
The clay sand is good to prevent heat.
Okay.
From going outside.
Okay.
So the whole of this box.
Okay.
Is with gray sand.
Okay.
If you can see here, if you can see out even this.
So lid, in between here we have clay.
Is a gray sand.
Let me see.
Yeah.
So this is a
This is a board.
This is a board.
And this is a
metal
sheet.
A metal sheet. So in between.
In between there is a gray sand.
Okay.
Which is good to prevent heat.
Okay.
From
heat loss.
getting out.
Okay.
Yes.
So I mean, what's the concept before we get to know how you've made this?
Yeah.
What's the concept? The whole concept of this is, I mean, is having heat inside here.
Yeah, the concept of hatching.
Yeah.
Okay, when we want to hatch, you make sure you never get a loss about electricity, you know, or you cannot spend much
So
money.
before we go there, what do we need for us to hatch eggs?
We need to have electricity, and that's in the form of getting heat.
Heat.
Or warmth heat.
Heat. So you want to get
power.
your warmth. You get it from.
Heat. Yeah, the
Where
power,
do you get your heat from?
my heat?
You get it from
electricity.
So these are the wires.
So these are connected already.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure the content or the power supply is good for the whole of the machine.
Yeah.
And it is good because we are using the electricity. You
so
have to,
guys, let's go slowly because you know what you are doing here is quite unique. We want to go step by step.
Step by step.
Number one, for you to hatch eggs, you need heat.
I need heat.
And you need to maintain your heat, right?
For the purpose,
yes,
that the electricity will not increase the amount that you will use when you want to buy the electricity.
Okay.
So you will reduce the expenses of electricity. Okay. You have to maintain heat.
Now, guys, for you to hatch eggs, according to Daniel, you need heat.
Yeah.
And the source of heat for him is electricity. And he's going to show us how he converts electricity to heat, you know, here, right here. But in order for him to maintain the heat, he says he has made his box in such a way that the heat that he produces is maintained. And now he maintains it by, he has made a box, he has made this box in such a way that the heat inside is not lost. How? He has created some bad conductor of heat inside this. So there's a layer inside whereby he has filled it with he has filled it with clay sand. Yes. So and this goes round, right?
Or through round.
Or through, including the top.
Yeah, we have sand including the top.
Including this top. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we are there. We know you need heat. And you have maintained your heat. Yeah. Now, can you show us how you got your heat?
And before I tell you how I got it, my heat.
Yes.
There's another thing.
Yeah.
You have to maintain another thing that we call humidity.
Humidity.
For
hatching, you also need humidity.
Yeah, I need humidity.
Okay.
For hatching, better hatching.
Okay.
You must have to beat humidity because when you observe a hen, when it is hatching. Okay. It has its own humidity. Okay. But this use of electricity. Okay. Because it's dry, because we are using this type of bulbs. Okay.
As a source of heat.
As a source of heat.
Okay.
I use bulbs.
Okay.
You see, it's 100 watts.
100 watts part.
100 watts bulb.
Okay.
This is what I use usually.
Okay.
Because the bulb, it produces heat, which is dry. Okay. Heat that is dry. But the hen, it produces heat with its warmth. Okay. Yeah, what I mean, humidity. So the hen produces humidity from its body. Okay. But now my machine, if I can use the heat with these bulbs, the machine will get it dry. Okay. So the eggs, the yolk of the eggs, it will be dried up. Okay. So getting it to die, the egg will get it will die. Okay. So I have to put some water. Okay. In my machine. Okay. So that when the heat from these bulbs is getting out, it will mix up with the water, making humidity. Okay. So the egg will observe the heat while it is with. So I got you. What you are saying is that you have to supply the eggs with heat. Yeah. And warmth. It's a mixture of and moisture. Moisture. Okay. So those are the two conditions necessary for hatching eggs. For hatching eggs, two conditions. That's it's a must. If you cannot mix up those two things, okay, the egg will get dry. Okay. And the yolk will be the dryness of the bulb. Okay. It will observe the humidity from the egg. Okay. so the egg will get it dry.
Okay. So in other words, you're going to also have some water in.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how you do that.
It is on now. I have to put this container of mine downwards here.
Okay.
This is the first step. After, I don't know whether your video is observing inside here.
Yeah, it is.
Clear. So after putting that,
yeah. So you wanna boil some water?
I boil some water. That's the first step.
Okay.
Some water.
Okay.
Yeah, to that level. It holds a lot of water.
I can see.
You can see it.
Yes.
So it's enough for humidity.
Okay.
Then.
So this one will be enough till the eggs are hatched.
No. You add as past days goes on.
Okay.
You keep on adding.
Okay.
Yeah, because the heat from these bulbs.
Okay.
And the moisture, it can vibrate.
Okay.
Evaporate. So
there's a lot of heat. Normally there's a lot of heat inside.
It's a lot of heat.
Okay.
So I put my bulb here.
It's okay. So
so I have my hatching machine.
Okay.
Has got 2 bulbs.
Okay.
And there is a fan. There's a fan.
Now what's the function of this fan?
The function of the fan is to regulate the heat.
Okay.
That is between the eggs. And the whole body of this machine.
Yeah.
Needs to get equal portion of heat.
So the fan helps to distribute equal distribution
of the machine.
Equal distribution of warmth. Okay.
Inside the machine.
Okay.
So if the fan is not there,
okay,
some eggs will get a lot of heat, and where others observe less.
Okay.
Or get less warmth.
Okay.
And that's when you will see the loss, because some eggs will not hatch.
So the bulbs they wanna supply us with heat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And you prefer the 100 watts
100 watts of the bulbs.
And then of course you have got this is the fan.
Yes.
Now the fan is going to help us to equally supply heat.
Into all the
equal
eggs that
distribution
are
of heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you get how do you confirm convert your electricity to heat?
Okay, converting.
Yeah.
It's a direct current from the electricity.
Okay.
To
the bulbs.
To the circuit of the bulbs.
Okay.
And it lights.
Okay.
As normal, but.
Okay.
There is a regulator, because I need amount of warmth inside the machine.
Okay.
I have a machine which regulates the heat.
So you need to have a constant amount of warmth in the machine.
Yeah, I have a thermostat.
So when the warmth is too much, or the heat is too much, can spoil the eggs, for example. So you have come up with a way of regulating that warmth?
Yes, I have a way of regulating that warmth.
Show us. We want to see.
I have a thermostat which regulates the heat.
Okay.
When it is in the higher limit, it stops the electricity, it puts off the bulbs.
Okay.
And when it is low, it leads. It switches off on.
Okay.
So that the bulbs will get on.
Okay.
So when it is high, it puts off.
Okay.
When it is low, the thermostat itself, it puts on.
Okay.
So
where's the thermostat?
You can see, before I show you the thermostat, this is a sensor.
This is a sensor?
This is a sensor.
Now this one will know the amount of heat?
Yeah. This is what...
After, so it's like a thermometer?
Okay, I can show you my thermostat.
Okay. So this is a thermostat.
You can see this is a thermostat. I don't know whether you can show them from this side.
Let me see. Guys, are you able to see this machine over here? This is a STC 3008.
Yeah.
And where is the name of this machine? Now, this strictly distinguished interface of array, sensor, and power.
Yes.
Okay, this is the machine. Maybe in the future, I may want to know more about this machine.
Yeah.
So, and of course, we have what? This is the upper side. Let me see.
You can see.
So this is what this is where you operate the machine.
Yeah. So I can put it on.
Yeah.
And before I put it on, so the thermostat uses this the sensors to open the bulbs and to switch off.
Okay.
So after the temperatures have been in a normal where I've set already. Okay. The two sensors switched off through the thermostat. Okay. So like now, for example, I can switch my.
So the function of this is purely to regulate.
To regulate it.
Okay.
So
and you also need to supply it with power.
Yeah, it needs to be supplied with power. Okay. It is the one that controls power.
Okay.
So yeah, it regulates it.
Okay.
So it must be, it must use electricity to get on. So I put it where my socket is.
Okay. Hey, you are very courageous to operate.
So you can see our machine now is on.
Oh, the machine is on.
You can see now the machine is on. This is water for humidity.
So the bulbs.
But I can remove this bulb because it's of
lower.
Yeah, quality of the what I want heat. Okay. I can remove it later.
Okay.
So that I can put it the one that is like this of 100 watts.
Okay.
So here you can see my thermostat is now on.
It's now on.
So I can set
and
it.
And it's telling us the amount of heat
right now as we have opened it right now.
Yes.
It is 24.8 degrees.
24.7
degrees. You see?
24.6.
Because now it is very cold this morning.
Okay.
As the fan is on, no. It is now getting a lot of. The fan is now getting a lot of cold. Okay. Cold what? Air. Okay. From outside. Okay. That's why the regulator or the thermostat is decreasing.
24. Oh, it's now
decreasing because of we have not done what?
Oh, you mean we are
because it's open now.
Oh, it's observing.
Now the fan is observing a lot of
cold air.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why.
So in other words, the fan is taking in cold air.
Yeah, a lot of.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
But what if when you close?
If I close,
okay,
it starts to get. You see, it is now decreasing.
Okay.
Instead of
increasing.
But if we can close it for a while, at least 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
You can get that the heat is now increasing.
Okay.
We can see. Gonna see.
Okay.
So guys, let us hope you are getting what we are saying.
Yes.
Let us wait for some 3 minutes as we are continuing.
You have not closed it very well.
We can see what is going on. So let us close.
Okay.
Let us put my sensors inside here.
I want to see how it starts. You know when
all right.
Yeah. Can you open it? Just open it.
Yeah.
And I want to see how it really starts.
If I can remove it. All right.
Okay.
I can remove it.
So you have removed?
I've removed.
Just a minute. I want to see when it stops.
Okay.
Okay, there we are.
The now wiring of this thing,
yes,
of these two,
yes,
are different from each other.
Okay.
The fan itself, it must have to run up to 21 days without stopping.
Oh, so this one runs
continuously without stopping.
And what if
so there is a technical?
If we don't have electricity, what happens?
Yeah, it will stop, and you have to use another way of getting power.
So how do you do it?
Getting heat.
For you, how do you go about it?
Okay, let me finish this. I can later tell you
how.
Okay. For your instance or your question.
Yes.
After some power is getting off.
Yeah.
Maybe it's daytime. I can remove slowly eggs because I'm not able to get the generators.
Okay.
Or the solars and the batteries which I can able to run this machine.
Okay.
I remove the batteries as the sun is outside.
Yeah.
I take the eggs outside.
So to the sun.
To the sun, and regulating with a
A thermometer?
With a thermometer.
Okay.
So I can sit down, but I have many challenges because I have to sit there until
to wait for them.
I have to observe the eggs, not to be in a very hot whatever.
Okay.
So you connect the fan because it's running 24 hours up to 21 days.
Okay.
You connect it differently from the source of heat.
Okay.
So the source of heat is controlled by the thermostat.
Okay.
So wiring of these two things are different.
Are different.
Yes.
Okay.
So if I can put it right now on, you can see the fan will start immediately.
Okay.
Before the bulbs are on.
Okay.
So meaning the thermostat sensor, when it observes or gets the current from the electricity, it will sense itself before opening the bulbs. Okay. So you can see after putting it directly. If I put directly, you can see the fan starts. Okay.
So you want to connect?
I want to connect and
let's see.
observe.
Let's see.
So you see, I've connected. No. Let me put it right.
You connected. There you are.
You see, the fan is running and the bulbs are waiting.
But let me ask you. But
they will wait until the sensor is on.
For the bulbs, the sensor must be on.
Must be on, and it senses, and then that's when.
But for the fan,
it is direct.
Oh, I get it.
This is because when this sensor, or the thermostat, when you put the electric on, the power on, it senses that it has to put on the bulbs. Okay. So the bulbs are waiting from the thermostat. Okay. They should be waiting. Okay. But the fan should not wait. Okay. It starts immediately. Okay. That it shows that it is given from the thermostat. The bulbs will be
with that given. One, I think I got that one.
Yeah, it will be given. Yeah. So whatever the thermostat will say, the bulbs will hear. Okay. You see?
So they're instructed from the thermostat.
Yeah, they are given from the thermostat.
So at some point, you said when we have a lot of warmth here, through the sense of these bulbs will go off.
So if
automatically
they will go off. This is what I put inside here, and they will sense the heat. Okay. After setting. So for example, I put them here, and I can now. I can set for you now. Yeah. So after doing this.
And why have you put these items? It
is wood.
Okay.
There are some spaces. Okay. When I am closing. Okay. You know,
I'm talking about these ones.
Yeah. Even this is a mattress.
This is a mattress.
It is good when you
ensure that every single space is closed.
It's closed.
Okay. So not to allow.
If I push it that one. Okay. Downwards. Okay. This cloth is good to prevent heat from getting outside. Okay. So I close properly.
Heat or cold?
No, I can close it. Let me put even at these ones. Yeah. So I can set for you right now. So I go to my sensor. This is the side. Okay.
It's increasing.
I set one side because the sensor has, the thermostat has two way of sensors. Okay. Let me set this one.
Already, so imagine already it's increasing at the height.
It's increasing because we are.
You see now it's at 25. It was at 23.
Yeah, it's now 25. Increasing now.
And you can it is.
So if I can set it light, you see this at 7.7.
Let's say it's at 7. You want it to be at 7.
But now I want it to be high to raise. Okay. Because this is when I finished the hatching. Okay. When I finished hatching, the last hatching, it was. I set the settings was at 7.7.
What's the highest the required?
The required is at 8.0.
That 8.0.
That 8.0.
So you wanna set this one at that 8.0?
Yeah. So I can set it like this. No. I want to set the other one. Not that. Let me wait. It is setting this, but I want to set this.
But this one is what we are able to see in our camera.
Yeah. So I can set it right. So I can set this one. You see, this is 135.5. This is the lowest. So I can set it again. I can raise it up. Sorry, it's like this. So I can set it up to
at 38.0.
No, this 37.8, the lowest. You see?
Yeah.
When it comes down, it starts from 10.8. It is on.
Okay.
And when it comes down, you can set it. I can raise. No, I can raise up to 38.0. You see?
That's
so
the
when it reaches 38 maximum,
yes,
it stops.
It stops
The fans, the bulbs.
Okay.
And when it reaches the lowest, in the minimum,
okay,
it is at 7.8. You see, that 7.8, it is the lowest
okay, okay,
of it.
Okay.
The starting.
Okay.
Day 1 to day 7.
Okay.
And after day 7, I will change from 38,
okay,
the maximum, to from day 8
okay,
to day 14.
Okay.
I change from that 38.0 to 38.
So what's your point? Is like within how many days? How many days do eggs take to hatch?
Okay, guys, eggs do change to hatch at about 21 days.
21 days.
But if you don't miss electricity and heat, probability of starting hatching, you can start with 18 days, 19 days. You have seen a chick.
So you have eggs much faster than the egg, the hen.
When the heat, the electricity is not, you have not, you have not lost any day.
Okay.
The eggs are in a probability days of hatching.
Okay.
There's a time of probability hatching days.
Yeah.
Because after the egg is being born, let me say born.
Yeah.
It gets only 10 days.
When they are laid.
When they are laid.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
When they are laid.
Okay.
They have to be at least the highest days that they can be okay for hatching. Yeah. It's only 10 days.
Okay.
So that's when the egg reaches 19 days, you get a chick.
Now let me ask you, with you, according to what you are telling us, the 19 days or the 21 days, this is the point.
Yeah, it has at 21 days.
Okay, this is the point. The 21 days, the temperature in your box should not be the same.
No.
So the first 14 days?
The first 7 days.
The first 7 days?
The temperature you said is 38.0.
38.0.
The highest temperature.
And then?
And the lowest is at 7.8.
Okay.
From day 8 to day 14.
Day 8 to 14?
You change from 38.0 to 37.8.
37.0 to 37.8?
Yes.
Okay.
You change.
Okay.
And the lower, you should repeat at 7.5.
Okay.
And from the day 14,
okay,
up to the day 18,
okay,
you can change still.
Okay.
From that 7.8.
Okay.
After from the day 14
okay,
to day 18,
okay,
you change from 37.8
okay,
to 37.5.
Okay.
That's when hatchability is.
So I didn't know. I just thought the temperature should be constant.
No. Oh. Hatchability, the days of hatchability from day 18
okay,
to day 21
okay,
should be at least 37.5.
Okay.
The highest.
I get it. I got it.
Get it right.
I got it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now that's why we have the actually. Yeah. I think that's the main purpose of the thermostat. Oh, that's great.
The main point is to regulate heat as the constant wire you want.
Okay.
So, like for example, when it reaches 13.0, it can put off the bulbs.
Okay.
So,
so let's say after 7 days you come here and reset.
Yeah, and I reset.
Oh, that's I got it. I got it.
You got it right.
So what's the temperature right now?
It's now rating. It's at 7.9.
It's now 27.9. Remember, guys, it was at 24. So we are watching at this.
Yeah, this one.
This one.
Yes.
It's at 28.0.
Yeah, this is on our temperature.
Remember, it was at 23.
Yes. Now it's 38.
Hey.
So it is getting. It is getting more and more.
Okay.
As it is going. If I can open and you can see all the bulbs are on.
Yeah.
Right
so
now.
If you open, I can feel it.
Yeah, you can see
Can
it.
I feel the warmth?
Yeah, you can feel the warmth. It changes.
Oh
from
yeah.
there where
it's warm. It's warmer.
But the only problem with this, it's a part. It will get. It will
Much.
get, yeah.
This one is not going to help us to
it's
heat.
not going to
Okay,
help us.
I get it.
You got it, right?
You're gonna change and
It will
put this
take
one.
a long time because of that file.
Okay,
So
now
we will change it.
now let's go ahead and I want you to bring now the eggs and I
No,
see how it.
Before.
Okay.
There is a. I want you to put it here. There is a tray.
Okay.
I use a tray.
Okay.
This is a tray of mine.
Oh, this is your tray?
Yes, this is a tray of mine.
Okay.
Where I can put my eggs.
So you have used some timber and this wire mesh
to make a tray. Wire mesh to make a tray.
Okay.
Just a timber and a wire mesh to make a tray.
Okay. And what's the purpose of that one?
Okay, the purpose of this wire mesh.
Okay.
Because there is water down there.
Okay.
The eggs should observe the warmth.
Okay.
Yeah, the water, what we call the heat.
Okay.
And the water.
Yeah.
When it regulates to mix this together.
Yeah.
They have to get through these holes of this wire mesh.
Okay.
So it can meet the eggs.
Okay.
At a probability or at a point that the egg will hatch correct.
So you've suspended this you said it's called the tray.
Yeah.
With some 2 logs, huh?
Yes.
I can see one over there.
Yeah.
And another one over here.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the simplest way of hatching.
This tray does not touch the
water.
The water.
And the water will pass through these holes of this.
Okay.
So that to contact with the eggs.
The eggs, which is not good.
Which is good because it is good when heat mixes with the water.
Okay.
It evaporates.
Okay, it evaporates.
So it gets through these holes.
Okay. And
it mixes with or it comes into the eggs.
Okay.
Because I am now going to lay eggs up here.
Okay. You know, the point is this wire mesh allows moisture to come.
Yeah.
Up from the water.
Yes.
But the tray now helps to separate the eggs.
Yes.
With the water.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
And at the same time, the tray is conducive for the eggs.
Yeah.
Like.
Yes.
So are you going to put the eggs up here?
Yes. Let me put it.
Okay. Bring it. Guys, this is quite unique. This is a magical hatcher. Egg hatcher. This is a magical egg hatcher. Have you seen it before? Now Daniel is showing us a machine that he uses to hatch eggs, and it says the probability of hatching eggs is 90%. I think he's gonna tell us. He told me it's about 90. Maybe gonna confirm to us, and of course we shall watch. So you got eggs?
Yeah, these are my eggs.
Okay. How many eggs are these?
These are 150 eggs.
Now what's the capacity of this machine?
It's around 200.
200
but
eggs.
Around 180, 90.
Okay.
It's good for that. But now I'm putting this 150 eggs.
Okay.
So guys, I have to mark the eggs.
Okay.
And the both.
Why do you mark them?
The marks is I am going to use the mark when turning the eggs. So
that you can know where the egg. But I think this one is spoiled.
It's spoiled. This one.
Yeah,
is
this
spoiled.
one is spoiled, guys.
Yeah.
If it's spoiled, it does not what?
Yeah, it cannot hatch.
You see now this one is spoiled,
crack.
guys.
It's crack.
Yes.
So you see, I put the mark.
Okay.
For my goodness of turning it.
Yeah, even that one is not good.
Children, I think they did something because it was up here.
Sorry, guys.
So I have to mark it.
So the marks help to identify the point through which the eggs have absorbed heat. But I thought you said the heat is supplied evenly.
Yeah, evenly. So I have to turn it because the eggs must be turned. So for the chick, for the embryo to get out of the shell.
The shell.
The shell, you know.
Okay.
So after the turning process of turning, it makes the chick to get out of, or not to that whatever I can say. What I can say, it is good when you turn the egg, the embryo and the shell will be separated. Okay. Yeah. It's good. So that when it will hatch, it will not attach the wall of the shell. You see? Okay. It will make easy for the chick to get out. To get out. Because when it's not turned, the chick will be sticking the shell of the egg. Okay. So you have to mark. You have to mark. And even the hen itself turns the eggs. Okay. So that it will separate. Oh yeah. I see hens turning eggs. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So these are the ones that he has already put. So the marks will help me to know that I've turned that egg. Okay. When I will turn, it's now, let me show you. If it's now like this, yes. When I come to turn, I turn it right away. Okay. Right away. Okay. So when I see no mark. After how long do you come to turn? Okay, it is good for turning 3 times a day. Okay. 3 times? Yes, 3 times a day. But for a purpose of not losing heat, you're gonna turn it twice a day. Twice a day. Because if you open, you lose. Okay, I get. I get the point. Yes. If you open this, you open the box. The more you lose the heat. You lose the heat. I got it. So you open it twice a day, morning and evening. Okay. Maybe. Okay. So it's good to turn twice. And why did you put this one into this? Okay. This when I was carrying from where it was laid. You put them? I put it. This. Did you buy the eggs or you have your own eggs? No, I put the eggs. Okay. So when you went to carry them? This is good for carrying. Okay. It will not you see the others have been broken. Yeah. So it is good. So this one is like separating the eggs. Separating the eggs from touching each other or blocking each other. Okay. Yeah, it's good for that. Okay. For that reason. And you will not you will not cross this kind of container you have. Yeah. Because the eggs needs oxygen. Oxygen. Yeah. You will not cross it. Okay. Oh, that's why you don't. Oh, yeah, eggs need oxygen. Need oxygen. Oh. If the eggs should not have oxygen, it will die. Oh. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, eggs are living things. Are living things. So I turn it like I've shown you. Yes. I've turned it right. So it's, when I will come in the evening, I'm gonna turn it now. Yeah. So the marks should show, because you see an egg has got any mark. Okay. So if you can come and turn this egg this way, you cannot know which part have you turned or not. Okay. So you have to mark. Okay. One side so that you will be able to identify those who have already turned. Yes. And those that have not turned. Okay. So you need to breathe. The eggs need to breathe. Yeah. I didn't know that. If you close this container of myself, yes, and you put in a day or 2 days, and you put it in hatching, you will never see a chick. Now let me ask you. Because it died. But when you close this one, yeah, there are some holes. I can show you holes. You can even now you can see the holes already. If I can switch my whatever here off, you can see there's a hole here. Oh, this one? And there's a hole here. So that one is enough? Come and see. I can see. Yeah. Only two are enough. There's this hole over here. Yeah, those two are enough. So these are the ones that supply your machine with? You can put it right so that you can see. These are hole, yes, for oxygen to get into the machine. Okay. Those two holes, you cannot close them. So it's a skillful thing. You see, I've learned a lot. It's a very skillful thing. Okay. It's a technical thing. Okay. So these two holes, the fan will get the air into the oxygen into the machine. Through these two holes. Through these holes, the fan will don't know what I can say. Observe. Yes. From these two holes. Will breathe in. Will breathe in through the fan. Okay. It will take the oxygen inside. Okay. So let's continue. That's good. That's good. Guys, we are underway. We are getting the eggs from this container. We have about
150 eggs, and I'm separating the eggs from this dust. Is it the sawdust?
Sawdust.
Yeah. So we are going to have our eggs marked as we put them inside the hatcher, the incubator. This is a a magical incubator. Guys, under the comment section, let me know what you are thinking about this incubator. And maybe Daniel is going to tell us where he got the
information.
The information. The how do you call the heat regulator?
All right. Yeah. The thermostat.
The thermostat. Maybe you're gonna tell us where you got the thermostat.
Okay. I was just I had skills. I was just looking around, and I was just looking at some people who do hatch.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot from them.
Okay.
So I started to think about how if an hen can just lay eggs and hatch them.
Okay.
What is the what does it mean to hatch?
Okay.
So I learned from some people
Okay.
who are hatching around here, and I saw that it was only just heat.
Okay.
And I started with just a box,
okay.
a carton box.
Okay.
You see a carton box, I put some eggs inside.
Okay.
So I started to learn myself.
Okay.
But I get some losses when I was learning.
Okay.
Because when I discovered that it's only heat,
okay.
I put some eggs in the carton box.
Okay.
When I got that in 21 days, that no chick went out. But I started to crack each and every egg.
Okay.
I got that there was chicks inside there.
The
egg. So I started to ask myself why it didn't come out.
Okay.
There is a chick inside the egg, but it didn't come out.
Okay.
It didn't broken the shell and have to be a chick.
Okay.
So I got that it was a mess I did about humidity.
Okay.
So humidity is what is very essential.
Yeah.
For
so you did the research.
Yeah, I did research.
Okay.
For one, humidity is good for cracking, for eating the shell of the egg.
Yeah.
To make it easier.
Yeah.
So that when the chicks will reach the 21 days, it will get easier to break the shell.
Okay.
So if there is no humidity, the shell will be very hard for the chick to come out. Okay. And for humidity purpose, it is good for, as I told you earlier, it's good for not the dryness of the machine will consume the yolk of the egg. Okay. So also humidity is good for it's good for the preventing the yolk from dryness. Okay. So you see? Yeah. So I discovered how I should hatch slowly. After getting some losses, I came to realize that I can hatch. I can make a machine like this. Yeah. And hatch. My guys, my good friends, I know this machine is not as bad. Yeah. Because it hatches at least 75 to 80%. 75 to 80%. Yeah. Okay. Comparing to the machines that are ready-made, or those which we buy from the shops. Yeah. I show that this machine can do better, but it's only challenges of turning. Okay. So because when I will be opening the machine, and I turn the eggs daily, it gets the heat gets out. Yeah. So I get the loss in the side of electricity. Okay. So I have to pay more. Okay. That's only the losses that the machine has. Oh, okay. I have to pay more for electricity because it consumes a lot when opening and closing the machine. Okay. And the other one that is automatic, which turns the eggs. Yeah. it's good because you cannot open the machine until you can feel that the water is now off. That's when you will open the machine. So the automatic machine is good for consumption of heat. For that sake, and the another disadvantage for this machine is you cannot put a lot because it's one tray. But no, now you see the vacuum is bigger than one tray. This vacuum needs another tray. So that if it can consume a lot of electricity,
so what
it will be good advantage for you. But because of that reason, the machine is not good. You cannot put another tray. Yes. So you see, the vacuum here is bigger than the eggs that I'm putting down there. That's the disadvantage.
The volume is too big compared with the number of eggs.
The number of eggs. And I cannot do anything because these fans need this space. So if it was a machine that was to turn itself, it needs this space. So I can turn it. If I can get the other machine that is ready, which turns automatically, I know it will consume a lot of it will take more eggs and less consumption of electricity. But in achievability, it's very good. When you use money, you will also get money because the process it's good.
The process is good.
Yeah, you can get chicks from this machine. And what I have learned about hatching is that you have to get more skills.
You have to get more skills.
More than a machine. Yourself must have skills on this. Because if you don't know that the eggs should at least not exceed 10 days. You know that's a skill. That's not a machine. It's a skill that.
Once after being laid, the egg should not
exceed 10 days.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If it exceeds, the probability of hatching will be low than of those less than 10 days.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yes.
So your egg is good if it was laid.
Yeah.
So those first eggs, especially for those chicken that lay eggs for up to 15 eggs.
It's good to. I've experienced. I can tell you why. A hen can lay up to 20 days. And hatch all the eggs. Because of what? I know. If you can observe a hen when it goes to lay an egg, it will not go to lay an egg immediately, lay and get out of that nest of itself. It will go and stay there at least about 20 minutes. So meaning the fertility of an egg, it will be the hen will put some heat on the egg. So to reform the egg newly. So day after day, when the hen goes there, it renews the egg daily because it must have to stay there up to 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Meaning it have to renew that egg newly. And these eggs that are so many, we correct them from where it is laid, and we put it in a container, and sometimes in a cupboard. So it has to the temperatures that we are storing it with. It is not convenient.
Like for example, these ones, are you sure they were laid less than 10 days ago?
They are laid less than 10 days because the ones who sells for me knows the laws and of hatching egg. It's less than 10 days. So I know it.
So this guy has very many chicken?
Yeah, as chicken around I think around 50, 60 chickens. Yes.
Maybe we wanna take meat there someday.
It's here. And there is a probability of hatching. when you, okay, let me say, as we are putting these eggs inside this machine, there must be a percentage of ability of fertility.
Okay.
Fertility of an egg.
Yeah.
Fertility of an egg. This means maybe the fertile egg, or the egg, when the cock and the hen did not meet.
Yeah.
So we have that percentage here.
Yeah.
Of a cock and an egg. Yeah. Not mating.
Okay.
You see, it's a process of mating.
Yeah.
So if I know through experience, yeah, that I'm sorry, I know that there are some probability of not hatching those hens that never met with the hen. Okay. So that I have to know. I have to occur the consequences of those.
You mean there are chances that some eggs will not.
Yeah, the hen will not meet with, or by bad lucky, it won't. It was not. It mated not. I don't know what I can say. The hen and the cock didn't meet. Okay. For mating. Okay. You see. Yeah. So I know that percentage is here within here. Oh, around 10%
of the eggs.
Of these eggs. So I know if the eggs will not.
What you mean? About 10% of the eggs, there's a probability that about 10% of the eggs were not fertilized.
Were not fertilized. Okay. Exactly, that's what I mean.
Okay.
And about around 10%. Yeah. So that's not the problem of the machine. Okay. It's about
the eggs.
Fertility. Yes. And the other 10, it will depend now on the machine. I know. Maybe. Let me say 5%. Okay. The problems of the machine maybe not circulating the heat around properly. Okay. So the 5% of the eggs which will not hatch. Okay. And the other 5%, it is about handling.
Okay. Handling of the eggs.
Handling
especially
of the
when
eggs.
Turning the eggs.
When turning the eggs, if you mix, if you touch the oils.
Oils.
And
eggs don't want oils.
Don't want oils. So if you touch with oils, so there's that's probability of not hatching. Okay. 5%. Okay. Yani mishandling.
Mishandling.
And sometimes storage. Some people may store in a bad way. Okay. Because this egg, when you are putting in a storage, sometimes you put it right down because an egg feeds itself. Okay. Where it is not hatching, the egg will be feeding. I've learned. Oh I've learned. And if you put it in a way, it cannot feed itself.
How does the egg feed? What does the egg feed about?
So it's a process. It's God who created these things. You know. Even an embryo. Yeah, it's exactly what I've told you. Even if you can Google.
And there's a way I've seen people checking on those eggs using these bulbs and saying this one is going to hatch, this one is not going to hatch.
So that's a good question. It's a good question.
People, you tell us how the eggs feed.
I've told you the egg feeds. Yes. And you have said about the checking yes. Of the eggs. Yes. These eggs, when they will finish 5 to 7 days, yes, probably 7 days, yeah, I'll come and check the fertility eggs. Okay. The fertility eggs, yes, I'll come with my bulb. Yeah. And or with my torch. Yeah. Bulb, I say it's a kind of a light. Yeah. Any kind of light. Yeah. So I look it from an angle and I put my bulb down. Yeah. If I can see an egg with no veins, okay, at the 7 days, yeah, every egg, okay, that was being hatched, okay, that was put in an hatchery, yeah, at the 70th day, you will have to see the veins, okay, red veins at the egg after looking into this. Like for example, if you can see, I don't know, this is very clear. Okay. Guys, you cannot see anything. Yes. Because it's now the first day. Yes. You can see nothing. But When we can reach day 7, I can show you still, guys, how it behaved. You can see now it is very clean.
Okay.
So after reaching day 7, I can show you.
Yeah,
guys.
you're gonna show us on your channel.
Yeah, I can show
guys,
you on my channel. So
Daniel has got a YouTube channel.
You can subscribe,
yes.
and you can see how
What's the channel
looks
name?
like.
I'll be
my
waiting to
channel
watch.
name is Daniel Kereu.
Yes.
So you wait until day 7, and you can subscribe to my channel.
Yes.
When you can see how the egg behaves after bleaching.
Daniel Kereu.
You can see it now. It's very clear.
Very clear. Very clear. The egg is very clear.
At those days, keep on subscribing.
I'll be watching.
And watching.
I'll be
you
watching.
Can see
yes.
Much from my channel, YouTube, Daniel Kereu.
Yeah. So guys, as I said, in the next few days, let's say starting April, I would love to venture into chicken farming, so that at the end of the year, I could be having some chicken to sell for Christmas. You know, here in the country, Christmas is a big thing, especially because now this is the time when people come together, they eat and all that. It's not long ago when people could just take chicken on Christmas Day. You know, it's not long ago when people could have mandazis on Christmas. So so on Christmas, people celebrate a lot, and that's when we have the best sales for chicken, the best sales for everything, because now people want to use a lot, you know. And what's happening?
When you are not careful, the fan might.
It hit you.
Might hit you. Might. So you have to
I
be careful.
You wanna cut your.
Very much careful.
Yes.
You see.
You are going to cut your fingers.
Yes. As you have already had.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to be careful because it's a machine.
Yes.
It's a running
you know,
machine.
me first I thought you wanna put eggs on top of others.
No. You cannot put it because it will not get enough heat. Because it is under another egg.
Okay.
So you will not.
Take care, man.
I'm taking care. It will not harm you very much.
Yeah, but it's sharp. It's a metal.
It will not harm you very much. So you see.
So we are almost done.
Yeah, we are almost. It's like now we are almost finishing.
And why metal? Why metal? Why metal sheet here?
Okay, I think I thought that
about the metal.
The metal is good because when there is a lot of humidity inside here, if you put a timber like this, you see it will be wet.
Okay.
A timber will be so wet.
Okay.
So it will be weak.
So this one is to protect the machine?
Yeah.
From moisture?
From moisture.
Okay.
So because it can, even if it is wet, it cannot be weak.
Okay. So at some point there's a time when this one is very wet.
Yeah, there's a time. Okay, if you can. Okay, but this one doesn't get wet. But the timber, you will see with.
I'm saying there's a time when after evaporation we'll have some water here.
Yeah, it will
we'll have.
Because of
that's why we're having some rusting.
Yeah, that's why we have some rusting. So if it was a timber, it will be weak, and it will be easier for a timber. You know, it will get the heat will get out. Okay. But this one will not. It is not bad.
We are almost done. We need to finish. We are getting our video is becoming too long, but we have to see every single process because very soon Farmer Issa is venturing into this business or this type of farming. So I'm here with an expert. He's just an inventor or an innovator, and he's doing some magic here, and he says after 21 days, when I come here after 21 days, I'm gonna find chicks
ready
here.
Yeah.
Through a homemade incubator, guys. This is purely homemade. By the way, what did you buy here? The only thing that you bought is the fan.
Yeah, you asked me about it. Yeah, it's only the fan.
Yeah.
The bulbs.
Yeah.
And the thermostat.
The thermostat. And what's the cost of production?
With all the cables now and this, you can even buy these boards because we not manufacture the boards.
Yes.
You cannot supply the boards.
Where do you get the thermostat?
Okay, it's I ordered online.
Yeah.
It came across board.
Okay.
Yeah, it came all across abroad.
Oh, it came from abroad? Which country?
I think when I was just
which
the seller,
yeah.
The seller told me it came all through the way from China.
China.
But I don't know exact country. But
okay.
It was when I was just waiting.
Yeah.
The seller was just telling me that.
Who is the seller?
I bought it through Kilmore.
Kilmore.
Yeah. So the seller himself, I don't know him properly,
okay.
but it's about Kilmore.
Okay.
That's where I got it from.
Okay.
So right, I know.
I think you need to change the bulb. Just do the change the bulb.
I can change the bulb
right
now.
Yeah. Do.
You're
almost finishing.
I'm almost finishing because it's now.
So in other words, if I want to make me some of these machines, let's say 2-3 of them, we can do the order.
Yeah. Now I'm off.
You're done.
I've done.
Okay.
Let me change the bulb.
Okay. Guys, we had put this bulb up here for us to get some light, but this is the one that supplies wood warmth here, the required heat. So you have to change this one. And these are the eggs are looking. So we are almost done. We're gonna close here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So now this is better for the
I can feel the warmth.
Yeah. Even now we can close at least some minutes.
I can feel the warmth.
Yeah. This is now we're gonna want to close now.
Okay.
Before we close.
So put those sensors at strategic points. Strategic points, eh?
Yeah. Strategic point that it will observe it in a correct manner.
We are going to have chicks from Issa learning how to hatch.
Also, yeah, that's no problem. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you are done with everything?
Yes, I've done with everything now.
So what's your next time? Next time you come to just change the temperature?
For the first day, I will not turn the eggs.
Okay.
The first day you will not turn the eggs.
Okay.
Because it is now setting.
Okay.
The egg is now setting.
Okay.
Because of the warmness. The temperatures that they need to hatch.
Okay.
So the egg will be able now to set.
Okay.
So first day you will not turn the eggs until the next day.
Okay.
So I'll close this machine of myself up to tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So
that's when you come to turn the eggs.
And the water that is down there, I will change it after 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
If it's now it will now get finished.
Okay.
So
at some point this water will get finished.
Yeah, I'll remove the egg and you see the water down there, and I add it from right away up here.
Okay.
So the machine now will run non-stop up to 21 days.
Okay.
Because I've already set and I have put the egg in a correct manner way, and so first day it's not going to be turned.
Okay.
Until now the second day, and I will observe it whether how many eggs are in fertility.
Okay.
Are fertility.
So the ones that are not, you remove them.
I remove them.
Okay.
And sometimes you can eat them.
Okay.
They're not.
They're not spoiled.
They are not spoiled. But if it exceeds 7 days, they will be spoiled.
Okay.
So it's better for you to remove the eggs earlier at the 7 days.
Okay.
If you have not been spoiled, you can eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next step now is to close.
Yeah, the next step is now to close and we will observe. You see, you will see. Okay, let me look for something that will close it properly.
Okay. Guys, this is Daniel Kereo. Daniel is doing some magic to hatch eggs.
I close tightly.
Okay.
So that it will fit tightly. Okay. You see.
So
now
from inside, guys, you can hear some
sound.
Can you hear the sound of the propeller?
Yeah.
Yes. And of course now the temperature is at 29 point, we are using the blue one, eh?
Yeah, blue one.
29.3. 29.3.
That's how it works. So you see an hole here.
Yeah.
The oxygen hole is open.
Yeah.
So it's good for the hole to be open.
Oh, you have to ensure that everything is some other parts are well covered.
You see these things have been put in here is because of heat to get out.
Yeah.
And I have to see that there is no.
Now then, Daniel, I want you to tell us, after losing electricity, how will you survive with your eggs? Suppose you lost electricity for 7 days, for 3 days.
Sometimes if it gets all the way to 7 days,
yes,
you will get a loss because you have you need.
Oh, you said when you don't have electricity, you take your eggs outside?
But not all days.
Yeah.
Some days, if it's a day or 2 days,
okay,
you can remove out. Okay. But if it gets once up to 3 to 4 days,
yeah,
you will go and get
that's a loss.
So you have to look for a generator.
Okay.
Maybe you look for a generator and you do it as your source of electricity.
Now, I want to ask you, and I want you to be very genuine on this. What could you advise me? For example, if I ask someone to send me this thermostat from abroad, could you prefer making me this?
Yeah, I can make you.
Could you prefer making this? How do we call them? Incubator.
Incubator. Yeah,
or I should buy ready-made incubators. Between ready-made and this one, what do you prefer?
Okay, if some people, like I myself, I started with this. Of course, I have a small one there. I can show you which I bought from a shop.
Oh, there's the one you bought?
There's one I bought.
Okay.
But for the start, I can advise all those guys who want to join and have at least something in their pockets.
Yes.
I want to tell them you can start even using just a packet like this.
And hatch eggs?
And hatch eggs.
How?
You can, okay, like for example now we have a sawdust here. You can put it right and put eggs on those on this sawdust.
Okay.
You can put out a sawdust.
Yeah.
Then you can just come. That's I give you some skills.
Okay.
You can just make a hole here. Then you put a holder of the bulb here, or even if it's not here, there's a lid of this packet. You can just make a hole on top of it. Okay. Then you can put a holder on it.
Yes.
Then you insert a bulb like this downwards.
Okay.
And at the center of it, you can put a cup.
Okay. Of water.
Of water.
Okay.
A cup, just on a cup on center of it.
Okay.
So the bulb would be looking at the center of that cup.
Okay.
So, and you can use your own skills. You can buy there's a thermometer, the thermometer that you are using in our hospitals.
Yeah.
It is now it is very cheap, 200 to 250 shillings.
To rate the temperature.
To rate. Yeah, it cannot regulate, but yourself you can regulate.
Yeah.
So after because you will be around, you can have a small hole for the oxygen to get in.
Okay.
You cannot use even a van, just on a bulb, and you put some eggs, 15 eggs around the cup.
Yeah.
At the center of this packet.
Okay.
So you can use that sensor.
Okay.
I don't know what we call it. There's a thermometer.
Yeah.
Which we are used to measure at the hospitals.
Okay.
You can put it right because it measures at least up to 38 degrees.
Okay.
And the egg also needs 38 degrees.
Okay.
So you can have to be checking.
Okay.
If you get the temperature is high, you can switch off the bulb.
Okay.
For a while.
So you have to regulate by switching off and on.
Yeah, off and on.
Okay.
You have to check daily. Or some hours you check. You check.
So for you, your advice is that if you don't have enough money to buy
with this.
Yeah.
and I can advise you to make a small like this.
Okay.
And you can be achieving your whatever.
Guys, what do you think? Another comment section. Should I go ahead and order these ones? Yeah. And if you're in a position to send me this one, I could appreciate. These you call them?
The thermostat.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you said you had is it the cover of the thermostat so that you can see?
Yeah, but I don't know what about.
You're not sure whether you're gonna get it? Guys, I'm considering to venture into chicken farming, and I'm here to learn on how to hatch eggs. Now, this is the simplest way of hatching eggs in the village. He just invented a box using heat from the electricity regulated by a thermostat, according to him. And of course, the heat's even distributed by a fan. If you've been watching, you saw the fan. And it says you have to supply your eggs with moisture too. So you put some water inside. And after 21 days, we are going to have eggs here. So stay tuned as we wait for the 21 days to see the chicks in this box. I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm pleased. There's a radio, some music here. We have a road here, and there was some music passing by, and I posted the video. So we wanna end this video here, and I'm so privileged to meet this gentleman here. I don't know which term I'm gonna give him or the name, because now he's a herbalist. Is Dr. Yes. Daniel Kereo. If you haven't watched our previous video, he showed us the different types of herbs or apples. Yes, herbs that could treat different types of diseases. Yeah. But besides that,
I'm Dr. Hands now.
He's a farmer and he hatches eggs. He says he can sleep with an egg and hatch.
Yeah. In fact, that's how I can do. I can do it. Even I can sleep with an egg, I know it will hatch. It's wonderful. Yeah, I've discovered a lot. Yes. And no, guys, you will be happy at the 21 days. You will see what we are just.
What can't we do with Dr. Daniel? What can't we do with Dr. Daniel? I think with cooperation with Dr. Daniel, then we're going to prosper. I have this feeling that we're gonna do much. And just as he told you, he has a YouTube channel where I hope he's going to show us the various types of activities that he's doing. Among them, hatching the eggs. And of course, don't forget to show us the different types of herbs we'll be waiting.
Let me show you that's a small machine that I have to I bought.
Yes. Yes, we are learning a lot from Dr. Daniel here. And he says he has a small machine.
You see, let's see. A machine here.
Yes.
This is I bought from, but it's calling 60 eggs. You see?
Okay.
This is a machine.
Okay.
But because sometimes back I need to get more chicks. Okay. That's why I improvised my own, which carries a lot of. And this one, it's not really good because it is a plastic type.
Okay.
So. You guys, I told you the earlier that I put my machine in a way that it cannot reduce
lose heat.
Yeah, lose heat. So this is not so much good, but it helps me sometimes because I have to cover it with a blanket.
Okay.
So it needs more skills other than this because it's a plastic.
So this one is functional?
It's functional. I can put it right under, you can see it. If you can
it can produce? No, don't.
It can produce.
It can hatch eggs.
Let me show you practically.
No, you don't. You want to show?
I want to show it. Okay, if I can put it on the directories, you can see it's
working.
It's working.
So this one uses what? Pulp?
Yeah, no. It is here. It uses a coil.
It uses a coil.
A coil. This is made of a coil.
Okay. Yeah, this the coil. The coil inside.
Yeah,
the black one.
Yeah. The black one.
Oh, I see. Okay, and then do you supply it with the water?
Yeah, the water. You put the water down here.
So you have to put water.
Yeah, everything needs water. About hatching.
Okay.
It needs water. You put it down there. So you put the tray. This is our tray.
Okay.
And after putting the tray, you put eggs here. Then you just cover it or just close it.
How much is this one?
This just only I bought it at 16,000.
16,000.
Yeah.
This is not a lot.
But
that's
you need
a lot.
to be more skillful because it needs it wastes.
Oh, it wastes a lot.
The electric, whatever warmness.
Okay.
So you have to cover it with a blanket so that maintain the volume or the capacity of electricity.
Guys, this is Dr. Daniel Kereu, and learning from him is continuous. Yeah. So we're gonna learn more and more from him, and for today we wanna end this video here because already it's a long video. But thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching. Make a comment, let's know what you think about this project here. I also intend to do the same. Let me know what you think about the incubator, the wooden incubator here, invented by Dr. Daniel Kereu. Yeah. So Daniel, thank you so much for hosting me here at your place, and thank you so much for the knowledge. You know, whatever you're passing to me is going to be very, very, very helpful, and I appreciate the fact that we're gonna cooperate and produce more and more for our own prosperity.
Yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Dr. Daniel Kereu, or even you can say Daniel Kereu. You can subscribe to my channel so that I can show you a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So guys, for now we're gonna say bye. Till next time. Bye. I realized that this one got at 38.0 and the bulbs in went off. So after going off, right now it's at 7.7, and the bulbs now are on again. So so it's at 7.9. Let's see what happens at that 7 when if the bulbs will go off. Oh, it's at that 7.38.0 and the bulbs are off. Yeah, it's working guys, it's working.